Hello everyone, and welcome to the Screencastify Training Professional Development. I'm George O'Toole, and I created this course just to basically be a landing spot filled with all kinds of information, links, videos, webinars, etc., to help you explore the idea of Screencastify and how you can use a desktop recording software such as Screencastify to improve things that are happening in your classroom, both for yourself and for your students. I'm just going to put my little face down there, and I'm just going to move myself up to here so I'm a little bit out of the way. I'm just going to walk you through what this course contains. And hopefully it'll give you a chance of where you're going to start and or finish in this PD day. Obviously, this is the PD welcome that I'm creating for you right now, and that's where you've found this video. Here's a beginner's guide to Screencastify for education, and basically this is just a website run by Screencastify that will help you with all the aspects of Screencastify, just in terms of setting it up and getting it working for the first time. The meat of this course are the Screencastify training courses, and there are 3 certificates that you can do as part of this training. We have the Master the Screencast certificate, we have the Screencastify Genius certificate, and we also have the Master the Screencast Junior. This is the certificate that I need to see for anyone that needs the ILP credit. Everyone else, just take the course. You will also get the certificate, but you don't have to show it to me if you don't need the ILP credit. The more advanced training is this Screencastify Genius certificate, and that's hosted by Alice Keeler, and she'll walk through some of the ways you can use Screencastify with other applications. And finally, this is Master the Screencast Junior, and what that is a course for students, and it teaches them how to use Screencastify, and also has some information for them on digital citizenship, which is very important these days. This is where anyone who needs the ILP credit, and it's a technology at the point of instruction credit for this afternoon. The full day session is the TPI and TPL, the technology at the point of instruction and technology at the point of learning credits. And if you need the credit, click on here and it will give you specific instructions of what you need to do in order to achieve that ILP credit. Down here is a section on ways to use Screencastify, and these are actually some really good articles. 5 ways to start the new year with Screencastify, 10 ways to use Screencastify for formative assessment, 24 ways to create great classroom videos, and 50 different ways that you can use Screencastify. And all of these are worth you opening up and taking a look at. We also have some coaching exemplars, and I have this one here, which I recommend that you watch. This one basically shows you all the aspects that you can use in terms of Screencastify, in any case, it'll show you all the different things that you can, in fact, do with Screencastify, because there's all kinds of little tweaks that you could do to make your videos more engaging, more focused, and things like that. So that's a good one to watch at the beginning. Here's another one I've shown you. This is basically a YouTube video that I uploaded, and it's what I used for the October staff meetings for my schools. And basically what it is me talking about how you can use Google Classroom Stream and make it work better for yourself and for your students. And I used Screencastify, but I also used WeVideo. And by combining the two, you can create some pretty impressive videos with good transitions, background music, and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's worth a while taking a look at as well. And then my co-host today is Alex, and Alex has an amazing first video here for you, and using Screencastify to promote Screencastify. Underneath that are some teacher exemplars, and these are teachers at the schools that I work with. Grade 11 physics teacher, Derek Gantz at GL Roberts, and the video lessons that he has done for his grade 11 physics class. Underneath this is a grade 11 functions class, Lauren Quinto from Henry Street High School, and basically she has been flipping parts of her classroom and also having students create videos about confusing or difficult math concepts for their peers. The end result is that we're going to create a YouTube playlist, and it will be students helping students. So another great way to use Screencastify. And last but not least, on the teacher exemplars here, Lindsay Locke from Henry Street High School does a sample book review for the students to give them an idea of what they have to do for their own book review that they're going to do with Screencastify. Underneath here are some student exemplars, and these are a few students from Lauren Quinto's class, as I was just talking to you about, and these are the videos that they have created to showcase questions that they found challenging or confusing or specific math concepts. Down here are the user guides. There are lots of keyboard shortcuts that you can use in Screencastify. For example, if I do Alt-F right now, what that does is it creates a focus on my mouse here. And then I do Alt-F again, and it's gone. I can do Alt-Shift-R to end my recording. I can do Alt-Shift-P to pause my recording. There's all kinds of neat keyboard shortcuts versus having everyone go up and see you click on things here. Alt-T shows the toolbar here. Alt-T, again, removes the toolbar. Here's the Screencastify user guide. There's also some video tutorials that will walk you through every aspect of Screencastify that you would ever need. And last but not least, here are some really good webinars. And so these are using Screencastify in the elementary classroom. If you click on these, usually you'll get a resource. In this case, it's a shared Google Doc and a YouTube video of a webinar where people talk about how they're using Screencastify effectively for their elementary classroom. Screencasting for improved reading fluency. Providing meaningful feedback with Screencastify, supercharging Google Slides with Screencastify, using Screencastify to connect with parents, Genius Hour protocols, and infusing your classroom with HyperDocs. So lots of things for you to explore in the session today. And as I say, nothing is mandatory for you to submit unless you are doing the ILP credit, in which case you're going to want to go up here and click on your instructions here. In order to receive the training, you need to do the credit, you need to do the following. And there's your task. All right, other than that, I'm going to be wandering around introducing myself to people. And if you have any questions about Screencastify or anything Google or LMS based, feel free to talk to me this morning. And I hope everyone enjoys the course and learns a lot. So thanks for listening.